Birdie Blue Denim Specialist. Levi's, Abrams, Beard, Rollers,
Hi, it's Flake here with the latest. Work towards this referendum for an Indigenous voice to Parliament's taken another important step forward. Labor and the Coalition have agreed to terms on a campaign which will explain what's happening, while a pamphlet will go out nationwide outlining the yes and no arguments. Legislation will be considered in the Senate as early as today. Still in Canberra, and our PM's caught up with his Samoan counterpart, the two big discussion points, climate change and the economy. Some pretty shocking data on the state of homelessness across the country. More than 122,000 didn't have a proper place to stay census night. That's a rise of more than 5% on 2016. Georgia Chapman from the ABS says there's still one group which is overrepresented too.
The highest rate of homelessness still is seen in the age groups of 19 to 24-year-olds, with 91 people for every 10,000 people in this age group experiencing homelessness.
Ukraine's invited China to join its peace plan to settle the Russian invasion. It comes as the Chinese president continues talks with Russia about Beijing's 12-point plan for a ceasefire, but it would see Ukraine suffer territorial losses. In a joint press conference with the Japanese PM this morning in Kiev, the Ukrainian president says he's yet to receive a response from China. And finally, over in the States, actress Gwyneth Paltrow has fronted court. The Academy Award winner has been sued, accused of crashing into a retired optometrist while skiing back in 2016, leaving him with physical injuries and emotional distress. He's chasing close to $500,000 Australian in damages.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Take the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge.
Adelaide's confirmed they'll appeal Shane McAdams' 3-week bump ban tomorrow night after the tribunal upheld the forward's suspension overnight for his round one high hit. Hawthorn coach Sam Mitchell believes there's still a place for the bump, but players have to know the risks.
I think you'll still see it every now and then, but certainly the way you can do it has decreased significantly over the last 20 years and will continue to do so.
And the final one-day clash between Australia and India will play out in the subcontinent tonight. We'll get an idea on the final squads a little closer to the toss.
Buying or selling, rural or residential properties, Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
26 and sunny for the rest of the day across the Limestone coast. Tomorrow, 25 and partly cloudy, and 20 on Friday. The Science Briefing podcast is your go-to for the latest research in tech, health, AI, space and more. New episodes weekly on the Listener app.